Howdy howdy my fellow gamers, and welcome to another game review. This video's game of choice is Alien Isolation. Now I know you're all like, freak! That game is old! Yeah. I know. I'm behind. Sue me. We played it in October for our spoopy game of the month and finally beat it on Halloween, which was very fitting. After playing it here and there again, and achievement hunting, let's delve on in. After the fiasco that was Aliens, Colonial Marines, the world was very apprehensive of another attempt at tackling Ridley Scott's beloved series. But they did it. The sons of bitches pulled off an Alien game that wasn't dead on arrival. Made by Creative Assembly in 2014, running on an engine built from scratch just for this game, and published by Sega, Alien Isolation takes place between the events of Alien and Aliens, set 15 years after Alien, and follows Ellen Ripley's daughter, Amanda Ripley, as she continues to look for any trace, any clue, or any whisper of where her mother is or what could have happened. The game is a survival horror game aiming more for the stealth aspect, considering if you go toe-to-toe with the Xenomorph, you will not win. The AI built for the game was infuriatingly smart, which was awesome. It evolves as you play. If you decide to hide in one spot for too long, it will find you and kill you. If you keep running the same route to escape it, it will adapt, improvise, and overcome to skewer you with its second mouth and or tail. And its footsteps are just terrifying. Like, seriously. This. The story starts with you learning that the flight recorder of your mother's ship, the Nostromo, was recovered by a salvage vessel, the Anesidora, and is being held aboard Sevastopol Station, a derelict space home that was on its way to closure before your arrival. As soon as you arrive, everything goes south. While spacewalking to Sevastopol for the recovery of the flight recorder, your EVA line is broken by debris and you are separated from the rest of your crew. Thus, the true game begins and the Alien Isolation experience unveils. The graphics are dated, even for its time. Like, the Xenomorph looks incredible, but the human faces and animations and the station are all kind of ugly. And I appreciate and respect the fact that they made it look more like the original film in terms of the computer terminals, the walls, the hallways, the lighting, and the works. They created a crafting system to help in your fight for survival by crafting medkits, flashbangs, noisemakers, and more. The interface is slightly confusing and overwhelming due to the fact that everything looks the same, and navigating it was kind of awkward. I started getting the hang of it towards the halfway point of the game, but by then had died more than enough times to stupid things. There are some weapons available in the game, though they won't do a damn thing against the Xenomorph, except for the flamethrower, but we'll get to that in a minute. You've got the revolver, shotgun, flamethrower, and bolt gun. The shotgun was pretty fun to use, not gonna lie, but nothing was quite as satisfying as taking a bolt gun, charging it up, and doming one of those obnoxious, annoying-ass, overpowered working Joes. There are humans that you encounter in the game as well, most hostile, but some just want you to leave them alone and you can leave peacefully. I completed the whole game without killing any humans, however, leading the Xenomorph to them to do the dirty work doesn't go against you, wink wink. So I didn't use my guns as much due to the fact that it would take like 9 revolver shots to kill a working Joe, and ammo was relatively scarce like Resident Evil. You know what the game did right for the first half of it? Atmosphere. Terror, pressure, stress, the foreboding sense that the alien was around every corner waiting to pounce and send you back to the last save point. Dead Space style with terminals, no autosave. Sorry guys. You know where I started getting tired of the game? At the halfway mark when you have flamethrowers and molotovs and can fight back with the alien. That's what made Outlast so great, was you were helpless the whole time. After I was able to start resisting the alien and scaring it away and not being terrified of every vent and ceiling panel and corner, the charm of the game started to wear off. Don't get me wrong, it still killed me plenty of times, but it wasn't as terrifying as it was. And unfortunately, I still had a whole lot of game left. While I truly do love the Alien franchise and was enjoying a game in the universe that was not complete crap, the game clocks in at about 18 to 20 hours, a little less on easier difficulties and less if you don't fully explore or go back to areas. And while we live in a time where 8-hour games are the norm, which is unacceptable, a game needs to know when it's overstayed its welcome. By the time I was at chapter 11 of the game, I was hoping I was almost done. I wasn't. There's 19 chapters in the game. Maneuverability and navigation were slightly awkward and uncomfortable. Running or hiding or fighting was clunky. Everything looked the same. Oh, and the game ends on a cliffhanger. Always gotta love that. Came out 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get the sequel we're waiting for. So while I didn't hate Alien Isolation, I didn't love it. I'd recommend it to any horror fan and to any fan of the franchise, but I'd tell them, hey, if you don't beat it, you're not missing out on too much. In review, guys, we're going to give Alien Isolation a 6.5 out of 10. Let us know down below in the comments if you've played Alien Isolation, what you thought of it, what you would personally rate it, and what your favorite movie was in the series. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out the links down in the description below, and as always, stay freaky. Oh, God, no! Nope. Nope.